Hello, my dear students and the rest of the learners. Welcome to part 21 of a 25-part series of tutorials on creating presentations using Microsoft PowerPoint. In this tutorial, we are going to look at how to create custom shows within your presentation. My name is Mehmet JM, or you can simply call me Emily Swap. A custom show is a presentation within a presentation in which you group slides in an existing presentation so that you can show that section of the presentation to a particular audience. You can adapt a single presentation to a variety of audiences by creating custom shows. Custom shows are either slides that you group together within your presentation that you can present independent of the entire show, or groups of slides in your presentation that you hyperlink to. For instance, you might want to give a presentation to two groups in your company that work at two different sites. The slideshow includes slides, for example, 1 through 5. You can create a custom show, for example, named Site 1 for the first group that includes just slides 1, 3, and 5, and create a custom show, for example, named 2 for the second group that includes slides, for example, slides number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 5. Of course, you can always choose to run the slideshow in its original sequence order. You can use hyperlinked custom shows to create a table of contents slide that acts as the means of navigation to slideshow sections. That way, you can choose which sections to show to a particular audience at any time. How do you create a custom show? To create a custom show, on the slideshow menu, you click Custom Slideshow and then you select Custom Shows. Then you do one of the following. You create a custom show. By doing what? By doing the following. Under Custom Shows dialog box, select New. Under Define Custom Shows dialog box, select the slides you want to include in the custom show and then click Add. To select multiple slides, hold Ctrl key on your keyboard as you click the slides. To change the order in which slides appear, select a slide under Slides in Custom Show and then click on one of the arrows to move the slide up or to move the slide down in the list. Then type a name in the slideshow name box and click OK. Repeat steps 1 through steps 4 to create more custom shows with any slides in your presentation. The following is therefore a demonstration on how to create a custom show in a presentation by the title Introduction to Emily Swap. So to create custom show, when you are in your presentation, you click on Slideshow menu. Once you click on Slideshow menu, you will see Custom Slideshow. So you click on Custom Slideshow. Let me click it. Once you click, you see this option here for custom shows. So click on Custom Shows. Under the Custom Shows dialog box, as you can see, we have New. So you click on New. After clicking on New, you can see we have a dialog box which states Define Custom Show. So under Slideshow name, you can give it a name. So let me call it Show 1. Let me call mine Show 1. And here, I can choose some specific slides. So let me choose slide number 2 for introduction to MLSwap and slide number 3. And then you click on and. If I want to rearrange, for example, slide 3 to be the first slide and slide 2 to be the second slide, I just need to click on slide number 3 and then I click on this arrow here for up. You can see it has moved up. Once I'm done with that custom show, I can click on OK. I can continue and create another one. So to create the second one, I can click on new. Then this time, for example, I can choose slide number 4. So I can click on slide number 4. And then I can click on add. I can give it the name and slideshow name. I can call it, for example, show 2. And then I can click OK. Once you are done with creating your shows, you click on close button. So let me click on the close button. So if I click on slideshow menu and then I click on the custom slideshow, you can see I'm able to see 2 shows here. Even if I click on the custom shows, you will see that under custom shows, I have 2 custom shows, show 1 and show 2. So that's how you create custom shows within your presentation, and you can create as many as you want based on the type of audience that you want to make the presentation to, and therefore you target each custom show to a specific audience who will see only information from specific slides. When you create custom shows, you can always be able to add or remove slides in a custom show. How do you do that? On the slideshow menu, you click on custom shows. Then select the name of the custom show you wanted to change and click edit. Add or remove the slides you want by clicking on remove button and then you click OK. So the following is a demonstration on how to add or remove slides in a custom show within a presentation by the title Introduction to MLSwap. So in this presentation, we have created 2 custom shows. So let me click on slideshow menu. So we click on the slideshow menu. So let me click on slideshow menu. And then you click on custom slideshow. Then you can click on custom shows. So here we have our 2 custom shows. We have show 1 and show 2. So I can edit show 1. So you click on show 1 and click on edit button. While here, only you see we have 2 slides. We have first slide and second slide. Like in this case, I can decide to do away with the first slide. That is for show 1. So first slide, slide number 3. And then I have slide number 2. If I want to remove it, I just need to click on the remove button. That does not mean that I've deleted the slide, no. It just means that that slide is no longer part of my show 1 custom show. Then I can even add another slide to it. So I can have slide number 3 and slide number, the one for contacts, slide number 14. So I can add slide number 14 by clicking on slide number 14 and then clicking on add. And then I can click OK. I can also edit slide number 2. That is not slide number 2, but custom show number 2, show 2. So click on show 2 and click on edit. Now show 2 has only 1 slide, which is slide number, let's see, that is slide number 4. Slide number 4. So I can add another slide to it. So I want to have slide number 4 and also have slide number 14 for contacts. Then I can click on Add. Then once I'm done, I can click on OK. And then I can click on the Close button once done. So that's how you edit your custom shows by either adding slides to them or removing slides to them. The next task to perform is to present a custom show. You use this procedure when you want to display only the slides in the custom show instead of the entire presentation. So how do you do it? On the slideshow menu, you click Set Up Slideshow. And then under Setup Slideshow dialog box, below Show Slides, you click Custom Show, and then you select the show you want in the list. And then you click OK. So on the slideshow menu, you click Setup Slideshow menu or Setup Slideshow. And then under Setup Show dialog box, below Show Slides, you click Custom Show, and then you select the show you want in the list. And then you click OK. To view the show, you click on Custom Slideshow menu and select the custom show to display from the list. The following is therefore a demonstration on how to present a custom show in a presentation by the title Introduction to MLSwap. So while we are in this presentation of ours, you click on Slideshow menu, and then you click on Setup Slideshow. So you click on Setup Slideshow. Under the Setup Slideshow, you proceed, and then you decide or you make a selection or you set your options as you want. Now, how do we proceed from there? So while you are in this Setup Show dialog box, you look for the section which is called Show Slides. And then you choose the show or the custom show option or radio button. Then you select the shows that you want to display. For example, show 1. So you select it. Now, after selecting the show that you want to display, you can proceed, and then you can click on OK. So let me click on OK. Then to be able to see your show, you click on the slideshow menu, you click on the slideshow menu, and then you click on custom slideshow. So you click on custom slideshow. Once you click on the custom slideshow, you can proceed and view your show. For example, I can click on show 1 or show 2, depending on what I have set. So what you need to do is you click on custom slideshow, then you click on custom shows. And then of course, you can click on the show that you want to show, and then you click on show option. So let me click on show. So that's our custom show. And then you can see we have been taken to the next slide. And once the show is done, we are taken back to our presentation. So that's how you can be able to take your audience through a specific custom show whereby only specific slides are displayed. Once we are done with our slide or with our custom shows, it's also important to remove them so that they don't continue occupying our memory for no reason. So how do you remove a custom show? To remove a custom show, you click on Slideshow menu and select Custom Slideshow. Then click on Custom Shows and select the show that you want to remove and then click Remove. Finally, you click on the Close button. Note, the slides remain in the presentation, but they are no longer marked as custom show. The following is therefore a demonstration on how to remove a custom show in a presentation by the title Introduction to Emily Swap. So to see our custom shows, you click on Slideshow menu, and then you click on Custom Slideshow, and then you select Custom Shows. You can see we have two custom shows that we have already used. We have show 1 and show 2. If we want to remove them, we want to remove a show, what you need to do is you just need to click on the show that you want to remove. So let me click, for example, on slideshow 1. So you click on slideshow 1 or 2. Let me click on 2. And then you click on remove. You can see it has been removed. If I want to remove another show, what I need to do is to click on it. And of course, once you click on it, you click on remove. So I'm being able to remove my two custom shows. And then once you are done, you click on the close button. So you click on close. So that's how you remove custom shows from your presentation once you are done with them. Sometimes it's also good for you to create a table of contents slide that links to custom shows. So a table of contents slide is created after you have created the rest of the presentation. The following task shows you how to create a table of contents for a presentation file by creating hyperlinks to custom shows. Now, why have a table of contents slide? It is so that it becomes easy for you to be able to present your custom shows to the specific audience. So instead of moving through your entire presentation, you just go to that slide that contains the links to the custom shows. And then you can be able to click a custom show for specific audience. And when you get the next set of audience, you're able to choose directly the slideshow for the next audience from the table of content. So if you save a presentation as a web page, that is .html file, a table of contents is created automatically and links to each slide in the presentation. So how do you create the table of contents? You open the presentation for which you want to create a table of contents slide. Then create a custom show for each section of your presentation. Click on Insert menu and select New Blank Slide. And then insert a text box in which to insert the links. Type the text for each of the links, select it, then click on Insert menu and choose Hyperlink. Select the option for Place in this document, and select the custom show for the link. Then select the checkbox for show and return and click OK. Repeat steps 5 through step 6 for each link. The following is therefore a demonstration on how to create a table of contents slide that links to custom shows. So while we are in our presentation, let me close on the animation pane. When we are in our presentation, we can have our table being slide number 2. So I can click on Insert menu, and then I can click on New Slide, and then I can insert blank slide. Now let me create some custom shows. So to create our custom shows, you click on Slideshow menu, then Custom Slideshow, then Custom Shows. You click on New. Let me set some custom shows. For example, let me have first slide and that slide as my first custom show. Then I can call this slideshow name Introduction. Introduction. Then I can click on OK. Remember, once you are done, you click on OK. Let me create another one. This other one will be for slide number 4. So, new. And then I choose slide number 4. I click and then I can give it a name, and the name will be description. Then I can click on OK button. Let me create another one, new. And then I can choose slide number 5. And I can click add. This slideshow, I'm going to call it other jobs. Then I click on OK. So assuming I want to have a table of contents for only those headings. So I can click on close. So I have the shows with me. The next thing now is to make the table of content. So what I'll do, I'll click on the Insert menu and select text box. Then draw my text box where I want it to be, and then I can even write it as table of contents. I can even underline it as I want and format it the way I want. Let me pick another text box for my links. Then I can type the first one, like number 1, as introduction. Then I can type number 2 as description. I can type number 3 as other jobs. Now, I want when the user or when I am making this presentation, if I want my audience to see the introduction, I click on introduction and I'm taken to that custom show for introduction. So what should I do? I have to create links for each of them. So I'm going to select introduction, this text. Then I'll click on insert menu and then I'll click hyperlink. Then I'll select place in this document. And then I'll click on custom shows and choose the introduction custom show. Then I'll click on show and return so that once I'm through with making the presentation for this custom show, I'm taken back to my presentation and then I'll click OK. So we have done or we have dealt with the first one. Let's link the second one. You select it, click on Insert menu, click on Hyperlink, click on Place in this document, then move to Custom Shows and choose Description Custom Show. Check the checkbox for Show and Return and click OK. Then I can do the same for other jobs. Select Other Jobs, click on Insert menu, click on Hyperlink, click on Place in this document, choose Other Jobs Custom Show. Check the checkbox for Show and Return and click OK. Always remember to save your work by clicking on Save button. Now, if I want to run this show and I do it like this, I click from the beginning and then I move to the second slide. I want to move to the second slide. So if I want to take my audience to introduction only, I'll click on introduction. You can see I'm being taken to that slide. So I'll run my slide as usual. And you can see, once the show is over, I'm taken back my main presentation. If I will have some other audience who I want to see the description, I'll click on description and that custom show will be played. That way, you see? Once the custom show is done, we are taken back. Let me click on the third one. If I want to present this custom show or to be taken to these slides only, I'll click on Other Jobs. You can see the custom show has opened. Once it's done with playing, we have to be taken back to our main presentation that way. So that's how you create a table of contents for your presentation. And with that, my dear students and the rest of the learners, we have come to the end of part 21 of the series. You can continue to part 22 of the 25-part series of tutorials in which we are going to learn on how to run presentations. Congratulations for learning part 21 of 25 on creating custom shows in creating presentation series. You can access the rest of the parts in the series, as well as other computer or ICT videos by clicking or tapping on Emily Swap ICT YouTube channel below this video. To subscribe to the channel, tap on subscribe button below this video in YouTube if it's not currently reading as subscribed. For any further correspondence, kindly write it to us through the email emilyswap@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening to me, and God bless.